Since they wanna know. Since they wanna know. Since they wanna know. Here's the formula on O. Now let's go. Since they wanna know. Since they wanna know.
Good morning, Auburn High School. It's Thursday, October 18th, a blue day. I'm Fanta Diabate.
And I'm Cody Bass, and this is AHS Today. Let's see what's for lunch.
Hey, it's Abby J.
Hey, where's Abby J?
Well, good morning, Auburn High School. I'm just sitting here, being a pumpkin. Only 13 more days left till Halloween. Today for lunch you will be having burrito fiestada, barbecue chicken, or mac and cheese. Now back to you in the studio. And remember, pick me when you go to the pumpkin patch next time.
Spaces are limited for all of the activities at the Homecoming Festival, so make sure you sign up today. You can access the Homecoming Festival site on your computer and even on your phone. Sign up for the team you would like to be on before October ends.
Attention sophomores, your class t-shirts are in. If you have paid your dues, you may pick up your t-shirt from Miss Ocker in room 803 before or after school, or during 4th block.
In club news, youth judicial participants need to meet in Ms. Forsyth's room 813 immediately after school today to receive important information about the competition.
Today after school in Mr. Cox's room, McCool Cat Comedy Club will be Skyping with Tom Cotter, who is recently the runner-up on America's Got Talent. Don't miss out on this wonderful opportunity.
The host of group picture will be on Wednesday, October 24th, immediately after school in the old gym. All members and officers should attend. Tomorrow night, FCA is having a paint war. Meet in front of the school at 5 p.m. and wear clothes you don't mind getting dirty. This is open to everyone.
Anime Society will meet on Monday, October 22nd from 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. in Miss Forsyth's room, 813. Please remember your $15 club dues, $5 in cash for the food fund, and supplies for the weather dolls. The original poetry contest for AHS will be held at 6 p.m. in the multimedia room tonight, and admission is free. Come hear AHS students recite their own poetry in a coffeehouse atmosphere. The winning poet will compete at regionals.
Student Outreach for Christ will meet Tuesday morning at 7:15 a.m. in room 9211. Dues are $15, and this includes a club t-shirt. Now let's take a look at the weather with Pfeiffer Triplet.
Good morning, Auburn High School. It's your boy Fife. Now let's take a look at what the weather looks like. Today is going to be a stormy Thursday with a high of 78 and a low of 48 with a 40% chance of rain. Tomorrow is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 73 and a low of 48 with a 0% chance of rain. Remember, you can check out real-time weather anytime throughout the day by clicking on the weather hyperlink on the AHS homepage. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Pfeiffer. School picture orders are due to Ms. Shipman in room 812 by Friday, October 26th. Please see Ms. Shipman if you have any questions.
All homecoming court representatives must turn in their information sheet to Ms. Davis in room 305 by Monday, October 22nd. Auburn University and Auburn High School are partnering with the East Alabama Food Bank and the Beat Bama Food Drive. We will coordinate our total with the university at the end of the drive, which is November 19th. Our part as AHS students is to beat Opelika and bring in the most food. Key Club will collect your food next week, and the class that has the most food will win a free breakfast from Chick-fil-A provided by the Key Club.
Chick-fil-A needs your help to decorate for Clash for Cash. If you have any Auburn High School spirit gear, shakers, megaphones, banners, jerseys, or anything else Auburn High, take it to the Chick-fil-A in Tigertown today. All 3 local Chick-fil-A locations are participating in Clash for Cash next week. Auburn High School will have Spirit Nights on Tuesday at the East Magnolia location and on Thursday night at the Tigertown location. Each school will receive 15% of all earnings, so come out and support our school.
Powder Puff registration will begin Monday, October 22nd. Only juniors and seniors may sign up to be a player, a coach, or a cheerleader. Spots will be filled on a first-come, first-paid basis. The cost is $25 per person and includes a t-shirt. Registration will be outside room 204 before school and after school. Do not come by during school, please.
All students who are interested in joining the Auburn Competitive Anglers should have their applications and dues turned into Mr. Morgan at the Auburn Junior High School by the end of the day on Tuesdays. Applications turned in after this date will not be accepted. Now let's take a look at what's going on at Auburn High School and around the world.
This week on School News, we're featuring Dr. Fairley, who has some important information for our seniors about college applications. So listen up, and juniors, listen too, because this will be you just around the corner.
Hi guys, I'm Dr. Fairley, and I'm the counselor for those of you whose last names begins with H through O, and we have just begun meeting with our seniors. Do realize that many of you are already in the process of applying to college, so we want to give you some important information that can help you through that process. The first thing I want to talk about is how to send a transcript. This is a transcript request form. In order to send an official transcript from Auburn High School, you need to go see Ms. Farrow, who is at the front of the counseling center, and you need to fill out one of these per college. And each one will cost $3 in cash. Ms. Farrow will then send an official transcript from Auburn High School to the institution that you're applying to. What Ms. Farrow does when she sends that transcript is she includes this postcard. This is the way that we track that the transcript has been received. And so, say Georgia sends you an email and says, you know, we have everything from you except the transcript. Then basically you can come in and see Ms. Farrow and you can say, can you pull this card and, you know, make sure that they've received it.
Dr. Fairley, we all know the importance of getting recommendation letters from teachers and whatnot. Can you give us some advice?
Absolutely, but a lot of schools do require recommendation letters from teachers or your counselor, or both, many times both. We require that you filled out this brag sheet for us, and also if you have a high school resume, for example, of all of the activities that you've been involved in high school, we would like that as well, so that we can write a really good glowing recommendation letter for you.
Dr. Fairley, I know some people who are applying to maybe 5 or even 10 schools. How can they keep track of all the different college requirements?
The more organized you can be with your applications, the better and more smoothly that process will go for you as a student, for your parents, for myself, for your teachers, whoever is involved in that application process. If you're applying to 4 or 5 or more schools, we request that you use this, and this basically will let us know the college that you're applying to, the deadline. I can't say enough about how important it is that you know the college's deadline. This also tells us if we need to hold off and wait for teacher recommendation letters before we send that out. Another thing we have is a deadline chart. Again, the most important thing is, as a senior, the number of colleges that you're applying to and the different requirements that colleges ask of you will determine how tedious or how simple your college application process will be. One more thing that I'd like to add, and it's very important for us as your counselor and for your teachers, is that you be mindful that when you're out on break, we're also out on break. If you have a January 1st deadline for an application, you need to make sure that you get that information to your teachers and to your counselor 2 weeks prior to when we leave for our winter holidays.
I'm Mark Tucci, and this has been School News.
Good morning, Auburn High School. I'm Victoria Starks.
And I'm Peyton Beck, and this is World News.
Australian Phoenix Baumgartner jumped from his capsule in outer space down to Earth this past Sunday. Felix was around 128,000 feet high, which is around 24 miles above Earth at his highest point, and safely landed on New Mexico soil 9 minutes after his initial descent. This is the highest altitude jump ever attempted in the world. Peyton, I don't think I could do that.
A Colombian bullfight turned ugly this past week in Sabin Largo when the bulls unexpectedly flailed into the crowds of amateur fighters and civilians. This local bullfight, known as Corralea, is expected to be dangerous, but not to this extent. The fighters participate in these events to earn money and say that they don't regret participating. Thankfully, Victoria, there were no fatalities in this.
Thank goodness for that, Peyton. I'm Victoria Starks, and this has been World News.
And I'm Peyton Beck. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks for tuning in. That's AHS Today.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and observe a moment of silence.